Nature for Climate is so excited to announce the launch of our Guide for Including Nature in NDCs. It's the second edition. We have 15 guiding points that are meant to guide national policymakers, people within governments on how to include nature within their NDCs across all stages of the enhancement. So we have 5 steps around preparation, all of the things around setting up whole of government and whole of society approaches, around collecting data that's really going to help make sure to enhance ecosystems and maximize the use of nature-based solutions within the NDC, making sure that countries are really thinking about taking stock of where their current NDC is and identifying opportunities to put nature-based solutions into the NDC. Then we have an additional 5 steps around setting targets. So we have five steps on mitigation, on adaptation, as well as thinking about how nature can help with addressing loss and damage, as well as thinking about the impacts on nature from climate change. And so how the NDC targets, so these are greenhouse gas targets, policies, measures, the whole gamut, how those can be integrated in a holistic manner in whichever way the countries decide to have nature within their NDCs, mitigation, adaptation, or loss and damage. And then finally, we have some cross-cutting considerations. One of these really focuses on enhancing synergies between nationally determined contributions and other national plans. We have a big section specifically on NDC synergies with national biodiversity strategies and action plans to really enhance the nature or biodiversity climate linkages. We have a whole section on making sure that NDCs are rights-based and really making sure to lift up the voice and inclusion of Indigenous peoples, local communities, women, children, and other groups. As well as just making sure that there's synergies between mitigation and adaptation as well, making sure that everything holistically kind of really makes sense within the guide. And then there's 2 points at the end around the really big piece, financing and implementation. How are countries really going to make sure that the NDCs they're writing are able to be implemented and also able to attract international finance? And so a variety of different things around policy and enabling conditions and different things that countries can think through within the NDC itself to make sure that the NDC is really set up for success from the beginning.